Welcome to 17 News, your quick update on everything happening with the group. And before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest news and updates. Starting with group updates, producer Na has once again gifted fans a brand new show with the members to celebrate the group's upcoming 11th anniversary. Na PD invited the members to a special company retreat alongside his production staff and the team from Egg, the company responsible for producing all these shows. After working together for nearly 5 years, the retreat was organized as a way to celebrate both the anniversary and the incredible chemistry that has developed between everyone involved behind the scenes. The show also included several conversations about the members currently serving in the military, which we'll be talking about in more detail later when we get to the individual member updates. And speaking of the enlisted members, SCOUPS recently traveled to visit Hoshi during his military service. According to him, Hoshi told him the visit really helped him relax and clear his mind, which made him happy to hear. What made this story especially emotional was the distance involved. Hoshi is currently stationed at a border area base, meaning he spent around 3 hours traveling each way just to see him, despite his busy schedule. He was willing to spend an entire day traveling simply to visit him. He also briefly talked about his future solo plans, sharing that he would love to hold a solo concert someday. However, he joked that he still doesn't have enough solo songs to fill an entire set list yet. JEONGHAN completely surprised everyone this week after posting an Instagram reel of himself dancing. Since beginning his social service nearly a year and 8 months ago, we've seen him attending the members' concerts and supporting their activities, but we haven't really seen him dancing, singing, or performing since then. That's why seeing him back inside Hybe's practice rooms, casually dancing again without missing a beat, immediately went viral among fans. Many took it as a sign that he's slowly starting to transition back into idol life. And honestly, it feels like JEONGHAN is just as excited for that moment as Caterers are. And the wait is almost over, because he now has 1 week left before completing his service. Chinese singer and actor Lin Chunin, who played Jun's brother in The Shadow's Edge, shared a behind-the-scenes vlog from the filming of his new music video in Korea. In the vlog, he shared that Jun had sent a food truck to support both Lin and his production staff. Later, he even visited the filming location himself, and the two filmed a challenge together. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, we recently uploaded a compilation of every 17 dance challenge with other idols in 2026 so far, so be sure to check that out after this video. Shortly afterward, he traveled back to China to continue filming his latest solo project. At the moment, it's known to be a new movie, but no official details have been revealed yet. And for fans who have been waiting, his appearance on Hello Saturday is now available with subtitles on YouTube. As always, all the videos mentioned in today's episode will be linked in the description below. Over on Hoshi's side, the Kimchi brand Jongga released a brand new commercial featuring him. Even while serving in the military, Hoshi continues appearing through previously recorded content that was prepared before enlistment. Fans have also continued receiving regular updates through new episodes of Hoshi Tam Tam, so despite being enlisted, it honestly feels like Hoshi never really left our screens. Another enlisted member who continues finding ways to stay connected with fans is WONWOO, who returned this week with a new episode of EVERY WONWOO. But fans were also talking about something that was revealed during Na PD's show. The members shared that he has apparently become much more outgoing recently. They mentioned that during their latest gathering together, everyone was surprised by how much he talked and how much he enjoyed it. According to them, he seemed noticeably brighter and more comfortable expressing himself than before, especially because WONWOO has always been known as one of the quieter and more introverted members. And after JEONGHAN completes his service next week, he will officially become the next member approaching discharge, with around 6 months remaining until his return. Moving on to WOOZI. During the same show, SCOUPS revealed that WOOZI has actually become a drill instructor at his military base, who is responsible for helping train and guide new recruits through basic military training. The members immediately started joking about it, saying they felt sorry for the recruits who would end up under WOOZI's supervision because they know firsthand just how perfectionist he can be when it comes to practice and discipline. Out of all the enlisted members, WOOZI has definitely kept the lowest profile. Before enlisting, he had already mentioned that he wanted to complete his service as privately as possible, and aside from occasionally leaving messages on Weverse, fans haven't seen much of him during enlistment. Because of that, even small glimpses of him quickly become a big topic among fans. This week, some viewers noticed WOOZI briefly appearing in public footage shared through Naver family vlogs covering an event welcoming new recruits at his unit. SCOUPS also revealed that he had originally wanted to visit WOOZI, just like he recently visited Hoshi. However, WOOZI apparently told him it would be easier to simply meet during one of his future leave periods instead of going through all the paperwork required for visitor arrangements. Just like Hoshi, WOOZI has now completed half of his military service and is currently expected to be discharged in about 9 months. The 8 recently partnered with Ad China for a special feature connected to his trip to Milan a few weeks ago. The project included exclusive content, interviews, and editorial material documenting his experience during Fashion Week. And speaking of fashion, nobody had a busier brand schedule this week than Mingyu. He first became the digital cover star for W Korea, modeling for the fashion brand Marité François Gerbeau. After that, he traveled to Taiwan for a special event organized by Snickers, which also served as an opportunity to celebrate the group's upcoming anniversary together with local Carrots. Following the event, Mingyu thanked fans through Instagram stories for waiting outside the venue despite the rain. He later traveled to Japan for an event as ambassador for Isaac Toast. A small gesture from that event went viral online when he noticed the translator accompanying him and encouraged her to eat as well. She seemed surprised by the offer but accepted, and he reassured her not to worry and simply enjoy her food comfortably. It was a tiny interaction, but many people felt it perfectly reflected his considerate personality. Mingyu also became one of the biggest discussion topics in K-pop communities this week after appearing in a dance challenge alongside soloist Somi. Fans of the group already know that Somi has been friends with several members for years. However, parts of the online community have repeatedly pushed dating rumors involving Mingyu and Somi for quite some time. Those rumors became even more widely known last year after internal Hive documents released during a legal dispute referenced various industry rumors, including the long-running speculation about the two. Because of that history, many people assume both Mingyu and Somi are fully aware of the rumors at this point. So when the challenge video was uploaded, social media immediately exploded with reactions. Interestingly, most responses were positive, with many praising the two for clearly not letting rumors affect a friendship that has existed for years. A lot of fans also found it hilarious that they happened to be wearing similar colors in the video, since matching outfits are often used by rumor accounts as evidence that celebrities are secretly dating. And because it wouldn't be a normal week without some sort of online controversy involving Mingyu, he also found himself at the center of another attempted cancellation. Several social media accounts began spreading videos claiming he had been spotted at a club surrounded by unknown women and However, the accusations were quickly debunked. People quickly recognized that the individuals accompanying him were actually members of Team SVT, including managers and dancers. Fans also identified the location itself, which turned out to be a well-known bar in Taiwan, rather than the type of venue being described online. Many fans even contacted the venue because they felt the establishment was also being falsely portrayed. The location has previously collaborated with major publications, such as Vogue, and has no reputation for the claims being made online. Most people ultimately concluded that it was simply a normal outing where Mingyu and Team SVT were spending time together and enjoying themselves like anyone else would. We want to know what you think about this cancellation attempt to Mingyu, so let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Moving on to unit updates, SCOUPS recently shared some behind-the-scenes information about the CXM tour and revealed that the reason neither he nor Mingyu had spoken much about its ending was because they genuinely believed there was still a chance to add more dates. According to him, both he and the team spent a long time trying to make additional stops happen, including exploring venue availability in cities like Kuala Lumpur and discussing the possibility of an encore concert in Korea. Unfortunately, ongoing venue rental issues and scheduling complications ultimately made those plans impossible. Many fans once again praised him for being so transparent about what happens behind the scenes. Fans also pointed out how involved he remains, not only in performances, but also in the planning and logistical side of the group's activities. Meanwhile, DK and Seungkawn continue making their way through their unit tour, but this week they made a special stop in Seoul to perform at the Seoul Jazz Festival. They also surprised the audience by bringing out special guest Petter Elias, the Norwegian singer-songwriter who previously collaborated with BSS album back in 2023. With more tour dates still ahead, DK and Seungkawn continue proving why they're such a strong live performing duo, balancing incredible vocals, humor, and audience interaction wherever they go. And that's all for today's video. If you'd like to support the channel, you can find the Ko-Fi and PayPal links in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next 17 News.